What's up, everybody? It's time to figure out how to make money while you sleep and let your money work for you. How do you do that exactly? Well, it sounds like something like some rich guy would say, and it's not going to work for me. Well, yeah, first of all, let's fix that mindset and get out of that because it can work for you. I'm going to show you how. You don't have to buy anything. I'll sell you something if you want to, but you don't have to buy anything to hear this out. So, first of all, let's save to invest. That's the easiest way to get started. Even a few bucks here and a few bucks there, you put it into an account and get it ready to buy some sort of stock or some sort of money producing asset, like a bond or something like that. Um, but also there's easier ways, like passive income, just by writing an ebook. Um, Take a few minutes at night or a couple hours at night. I mean, instead of watching TV and Netflix at night, write an ebook. Find a niche that you're good at, write it, and then load it onto Amazon. It's pretty easy. Just go onto Amazon and scroll down to the bottom and set up an account to publish ebooks, and you load it in there, and it's done. There's a little more to it than that, but that's how you write an ebook. And of course, there's stocks because you can get dividends and growth and stuff like that. Then there's royalties. Now, what's a royalty? Let's say you're good at music and you write a bass line or a guitar riff, and you let your someone else borrow that, and they can pay, instead of paying you for that up front, you can get a royalty from that music. So if you're good enough to get a piece that's going to be used in a big production somewhere, you can get a chunk of that money every time that gets played or used or something like that. That's how royalties work. And there's other royalties as well. Same with books and other stuff like that. But that's how royalty works at a basic level. Then there, of course, there's rentals. Now, this one's not exactly a start. You can't start off with like this and um, start running off a ton of properties and making a ton of money like this, but it's something you could work towards getting a smaller house sort of thing near you and renting it out for a monthly rate. You might have to clean up the house a little bit and then add some stuff, but that's part of the um, process there. Or if you're lucky enough to get one that's clean and turnkey, as they call it, you can start renting that right away. Same with Airbnb rentals. So some people I know will get like a lake house or a cottage, something like that, and rent that out on an Airbnb level. So instead of just hoping to find a renter that can move in all the time, you use Airbnb and you set up different rates for the week and weekend as a different rate. But um, instead of trying to find renters in your area that need the space and then they're not calling you at 2 a.m. to fix a toilet or something like that, use Airbnb. You're going to get people that come in there, and then you can use their system to make sure that they're good to go. They can use the same system to make sure you're good to go for staying at your cottage or your lake house or whatever. And then there's also videos on the good old YouTube here that explain how best to be an Airbnb host. I am not one, so I'm not going to even go there, but that is basically how that works. So, how are you going to make your money work for you? Why are you going to do it? Let's set up a goal and figure out where you want um, where you want to be. So let's say you make, I don't know, 5 grand a month or something like that in your job, and you want to replace that income or at least match it to make that on the side. Well, write that down and work backwards how you're going to get there. Are you going to sell something to get more stocks? That way you can make more passive income. You can use Fiverr and get a do some side work on there. I can put a link for you if you want to see what you could get from me on there, like wealth building and stuff like that. And then I have my budget template and stuff on there as well. But that is the basic way to get started for supplementing your income to get um, an asset producing type asset, of course. So, long story short, save to invest, figure out some passive income, and then write down some goals to figure out how you're going to get there. And then from there, that should be a short-term goal, and increase it from there. That's all I got today on making money while you sleep. But guess what? It can be done, and you can do it. hope you subscribe and see more.